Hello, everyone. Thank you for coming. Well, in a way. I'm not gonna lie if I'm a little nervous, but anywho. So my classmates also knew me as Snow, so there's that. And now for the class mission statement. To be a knowledgeable and compassionate nurse that truly makes a difference in our patients' lives. Now, 2020 was the year of COVID, but 2021 starts a new journey year for us nurses and for all of us. No one said it would be easy, but it was all worth it. I also want to say hello to my mom. Hey, Mom. Richard, Kevin, Melissa, and to my friends. Wish you guys could have been here, but this is the next best thing. And now I'd like to pass it over to Miss Bingham.
Good afternoon. I'm Dawn Bingham, and I'm the Assistant Director over the nursing program. Oh, I get to take off my mask. Yay! I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in as well as showing up today. This is the most important time in Pinellas Technical College to see these graduations and certifications happening. And on behalf of Mr. Norwood and myself, we both say congratulations. So. With that being said, I have the great pleasure of introducing someone that I've known for a really long time, Ms. Caprice Edmonds. And I had to put on my glasses so I can read. Caprice Edmonds is an educational leader and compassion advocate for children and families, a lifelong resident of St. Petersburg, as well as a proud graduate of Gibbs. She earned her bachelor's degree in psychology, Master's of Elementary Ed, with an ESOL endorsement. Sorry, the mask. Master's of Education and Leadership. She also was a teacher and a science coach for Pinellas County Schools. She is now currently in a really wonderful position. She is our new school board member. So I'd love to introduce Ms. Caprice Edmonds.
Congratulations. I am honored to join you all for this monumental moment. Today marks the end of one journey and the beginning of a new. When you guys decided to enroll into P-Tech, you knew that there were going to be some challenges ahead, but you persevered, having responsibility, determination, and compassion. You are here today. However, after completing over 1,300 hours of theory and clinical coursework, your loved ones in the community are able to celebrate your success. You now have the opportunity to join the amazing and selfless individuals in our medical profession, working in nursing homes, hospitals, and throughout the community. If there was ever a moment where you doubted yourself on this journey, I humbly say, thank you for continuing. As you begin the next journey, whether continuing education, seeking or maintaining employment, I wish you the best, and I hope that you remember the journey will not always be easy, but you are valued, and there could never be enough quality healthcare professionals. Again, congratulations and thank you.
Forgot to tell you all my name and introduce myself. My name is Rose Ellen Lucarell. I'm the director, proud director of the nursing program here at Pinellas Technical College. Thank you. Thank you. I also have the great privilege, I get to introduce the next two speakers, and it's just really an amazing experience for me. Miss Renee Flowers, a native of St. Pete, youngest of 12, a graduate of Pinellas County Schools. Ms. Flowers served as City Council member from '98 to 2008, president of the Florida League of Cities, board member of the National League of Cities, elected to Pinellas County School Board in 2012, and she served as the board chair for 2 consecutive terms. She's a graduate of Tallahassee Community College as an associate degree in political science. She received her Bachelor of Arts degree in organizational studies at Capella University. She received her master's degree in public administration from Capella University, and she now is a doctoral candidate with Capella University. Ms. Flowers has received a number of accolades throughout her career to reflect all her hours of volunteering and many causes, but currently mentoring a group of young ladies called, and do I love this, the Flower Girls. So many of other community organizations, and just amazing to read everything about Ms. Flowers. She's the mother of 3, grandmother of 5, and great-grandmother of 1. With my distinct honor, I present to you Miss Renee Flowers.
Good afternoon. Oh, you can do better than that because this is a momentous occasion. Good afternoon. Thank you all so very much. I want to thank Pinellas Technical College, of course, Pinellas County Schools, for allowing me to continue on with the tradition of celebrating with students. I want to thank all of the family and friends who may be out there in video stream world that are looking at these wonderful, amazing individuals who have accomplished so much. I want to thank everyone that's here within the realm, all of your guidance counselors and associate directors and everyone here who helped make this day possible, because nothing that we can achieve, we achieve alone. I want to correct one thing because Ecker College would be mad. I got my Bachelor's of Arts from Ecker College, so I don't want them to be upset with me, but I am on that journey towards my doctorate. And I want to speak about that for a moment because I don't want this to be the end of your celebration. Over the past few months, for at least 9 months, we have endeavored upon something that we never thought we'd see, at least in this generation. And that is something that is so small, it cannot be seen with the naked eye, but it can destroy an entire nation. And who are the individuals on the front lines taking care of people you don't know? You'll be taking on risk that others choose not to take. You're doing it because you care and you have concern for mankind. So that already sets you above others. It sets you above others because you're a hero and you've not even yet stepped foot into that realm that's going to take you where you want to go. And I don't want today to be the last day that you celebrate. I want to see you all as registered nurses, as ARNPs, and some of you up here will be the doctor that will end up taking care of me. How can you do that? You can do that because you had teachers who believed in you, who cried right along with you, who fretted those exams, but continuously encouraged you because they knew that it was not just in your heart, but it was also in your will to make this day come to fruition. Some of you may know, but I actually attended nursing classes here under the leadership of Janie Johnson and Evelyn Gardner and Ms. King. And I will tell you that anytime I had an issue or concern, they beat me to the finish line because they did not know the word give up. And they cannot even spell the word not, meaning I don't know how to do this. But what you should instill within yourselves is to know that anything you desire to do, you can. You don't need someone to push you, push yourself. Think about the investment that you've put into this, the hours away from your family, the sacrifices that you've made. So when someone tells you you can't do something, use that as a stepping stone to say, yes, I can. When you're out looking for a job and you think that maybe you're not going to get it because there's so many people out there looking for that same opportunity, yes, you can. Because you developed from an organization that has a history of making the very best out of this community. I am so proud of you all, to include the few gentlemen that are here. You know, ladies, we always take the front realm, and we have a couple of gentlemen here. But I'm just so proud of you because you did not let this pandemic stop you, right? You could have used it as an excuse. You didn't let anything stop you. But what you said was, I'm going to show them Not tell them, but I'm going to show them. Next month, we'll be celebrating Dr. Martin Luther King's birthday. This month, we'll be celebrating Dr. Martin Luther King's birthday. Next month, it'll be Black History Month. Take a moment to go back in time and look at the accomplishments and all of the things that African Americans have generated towards the medical profession. Take that time to encourage yourself to build upon what you've already began. That's a future that is past being bright. It is a future that you hold in your hands, and you have someone like me and so many others that are pushing you. Congratulations to the first graduating class of 2021. I have absolutely no doubt that you're going to be that group that I'm going to see on the television, read about in the news, and have different articles that tell me all of the wonderful things that you're doing. But don't forget to come back here and mentor those that are coming behind, because you already know the difficult journey. Help them help themselves. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Flowers. That was fabulous. It made me want to go back to school. So I now have the privilege to introduce our third guest speaker, and we're thrilled to have her also. Miss Lottie Cuthberson. She's a Christian, a mother, a servant, a nurse. 30 years as a nurse in the hospital, home health, hospice, palliative care, school nurse, case management, nursing education, and believe it or not, many, many more I don't have time to speak of, okay? Lottie currently works as an independent healthcare consultant for hospitals and law offices, and is the owner and president and CEO of Genuine Healthcare Institute, a healthcare technical training school and center. Lottie is prolific in service to the community, 25 years to mentoring nurses, 10 years as a faith community health nurse at the Baycare Corporation, and most excitingly and directly affecting our School of Nursing, she is the president and CEO for the past 3 years of the Black Nurses Rock program in this St. Pete area. She has provided 3 years in a row now, her organization has provided two very genuine scholarships to 2 worthy students 3 years in a row, including this year. Thank you so much, Miss Lottie. So, she also has many voluntary leadership roles, too many to mention, like Miss Flowers. Lottie graduated from Florida A&M with her nursing BSN and her master's degree in education from the University of Phoenix. It is my honor and privilege to introduce you Miss Lottie Cuthberson.
Well, I don't know who made the schedule and had me to follow Commissioner Renee Flowers. But I also want to start by saying congratulations. Congratulations to my fellow nurses. And thank you for answering the call. Thank you for answering the call to become nurses. Nursing has always been heartfelt for me. 30 years, there's nothing else in my lifetime that I want to do besides nursing. She mentioned that I worked in a variety of settings. It's because I love the art of nursing. I love caring for people, healing them, help healing them, making their heart smile. It's a lot of illness, in physical illness and mental illness. And one thing we sometimes don't realize, that the mental illness will affect your physical well-being. And you'll hear some people say, oh, there's nothing wrong with him, it's nothing wrong with her, it's psychological. Well, no, it's real. It's real. It actually affects, it can affect the physical well-being of someone. You have chosen a noble profession. Your life will forever be changed by becoming a nurse. You will be that person, you will be the nurse for your family, for the community, for your friends, for everyone that you encounter. They will ask your opinion, they will ask you medical advice, nursing advice, and it's okay to, walk them through that journey. But always remember, if it's something that you're not familiar with, just feel comfortable letting them know to contact their practitioner or their doctor. Remember, in everything you do, whether you're in the hospital, you're doing telehealth, or you're in the nursing home, in whatever setting you're in, remember to educate your patients, your clients, on what's going on with them. It's important for you to enable them to be able to manage some way their own health. So just, we have a tendency to do it for them, but show them, rather, even if it's taking an AccuCheck, make sure you teach them how to do it themselves. And as I mentioned, people will trust your opinion and recommendations because you're a nurse. They will trust you, whatever you say. Always try to say the right thing and do the right thing. Again, if you're not sure, you may want to refer them to someone else. Again, thank you for answering the call to become a nurse. In 2021, the World Health Organization, WHO, designated this year as the Health and Care Workers year. Last year, 2020, was designated as the Nurse and Midwife year. And I don't know if you know the reason why 2020 was designated as the year of the nurse and the midwife. Because 2020 marked the 200th birthday of Florence Nightingale. She's the mother of modern nursing. Florence Nightingale once said, "I attribute my success to this. I never gave or took excuses." And I want to encourage you to do your best and never give or accept excuses for less than optimum care. Nursing. As a nurse, you'll have opportunities to work in a variety of settings. You're served in so many different ways and capacities. As mentioned, before me, continue to educate yourself. Continue to educate yourself, whether you're going in the path of a RN or APRN, or you decide to work in a specific specialty area and educate yourself in that area, in that specialty, whether it's cardiac, pulmonary, endocrinologist, whatever area you're working in, educate yourself in that area so you can do your best and be your best. And also, join a nursing organization. Join a nursing organization to help educate the community and also to influence health care policies. Who best would know what's going on in healthcare and with nursing? The ones that work in that area. That's us. Your work as a nurse will change lives. The late nights, the all day studying prepared you for this time. It's your time. It's your time to care for others. It's your time to show your patients and your clients compassion. The nursing profession needs you. They need your brilliant ideas, your fresh perspectives on healthcare and nursing. The nursing profession needs you. Again, thank you for answering the call and becoming a nurse. I'm not even finished. I want to share a letter with you that I received from a 9-year-old 21 years ago. Yes, I still have it. It's the things and the words that we hear as nurses that keep us going, keep us giving from the heart. Dear Miss Lottie, dear Mrs. Lottie, you are a very good nurse, especially when you tour your job. The tour I'm talking about is when you explain your job to people. Plus, you show your job when some people don't understand. You show around what nurses do. I would like you to be my grandmother's nurse every day, 24/7. I like your handwriting. You are a beautiful looking, nice, properly dressed lady. You are nice and quiet. Like I said, this was 21 years ago. When you nurse someone when they are sick at their home, you come 15 minutes before time. And that's great, so you won't be late. You write long pages, like 3, 4, 5 pages. You should be an illustrator when you're done with nursing. Continue from the first page. Thank you, Miss Lottie. From Miss H, granddaughter, LH. Now, I had to share that with you, and I'm sure all those qualities, those attributes that she mentioned, being on time, providing optimal care, that those are the things that you were taught here at PTC, Pinellas Technical College. So remember those things. Those are very important when it comes to caring for others. You know, Maya Angelou said it best. I've learned that people will forget what you said. People will forget what you did. But people will never forget how you made them feel. And that is so true. During my 30-year journey, I have people that I've cared from them or their family members 20, 25 years ago, and they still, when I see them, they still thank me for caring for their loved ones or caring for them. And it's heartfelt. You feel, and you know that you went in the right path that you're supposed to go. Again, thank you for answering the call to become a nurse. Nurses think differently. We are advocates and healers in every sense of the words. We advocate for our patients' needs and wants, because what the patient wants is important to them, and it should be important to us, because they are the driver of their care. Through the use of medical evidence, we care for patients with a variety of illness. Nurses provide care to patients, individualized care to every patient, because what's good for one patient may not be good for this patient. So that's why we provide specific care for each person. We have to get to know our patients, and once we get to know them, then we make a plan of care, right, to care for them. Graduates, I know you worked hard to be here today. Again, we congratulate you on such a accomplishment, such a big accomplishment. I want to talk to you a little bit about resilience. Resilience can be defined as bouncing back in face of adversity. Being resilient also includes growing and learning about yourselves. Standing up, speaking up, and showing up, not only for your patients, but for yourselves. When I talk to nurses on different education levels, one of the biggest challenges that nurses have is self-care. Nurses thrive in our go-getters and are true visionary leaders. As nurses, we have to remember self-care is self-leadership. Self-care is self-leadership. Self-leadership, setting your life course, following it, and changing it as it needs to be. Setting your life course, following it, and changing it as needed. I want to encourage you to always take care of yourself so you'll be able to take care of others. That's very important. Always take care of yourself so you can be able to care for others. Again, y'all should be saying it with me now. Thank you for answering the call to become a nurse. Always remember your why. Why did I become a nurse? Why did I become a nurse? And I hope that put a smile on your heart every time you think of it. I want to share one last quote with you, and that's from Mary Mahoney. Mary Mahoney is the first African-American graduate from the American School of Nursing. She graduated in 1879. And I thought this was fitting for this time. A year ago, everything was different. And now I look back, I realize that a year can do a lot to a person. So think about the past year and look at where you are now. I am proud of you, and I really congratulate you for this accomplishment. Before I sit down, I have to say something about COVID. Amid the pandemic, COVID-19, please stay safe. Wash your hands frequently. Wash your hands frequently. Wear your mask. And practice self-care. And for the last time, thank you for answering the call to become a nurse.
Thank you, Miss Lottie, for all those wonderful, wonderful ideas for all of you, and I hope you put them in your list of things to do in life and you accomplish every one of them, and I know you all will. It's my honor to now introduce to you two of our fantastic nursing instructors, Miss Sarah Miller and Miss Christina Cox, who is going to do the actual pinning of our wonderful graduates. Thank you.
Good afternoon. It is my honor to introduce the first nursing class of 2021. Rysel Bartlett. Caitlin Bell. Keisha Clark. Francisco Dela Cruz. Taniqua Harden. Latoya Lethand. Camille Lopez. Charmaine McDaniel. Walisha McKenzie. Boon Kong Pudavong. Jonathan Reyes. Aisha Richardson. Eileen Sanchez. Rukaya Sholatan. Crystal Sly. Jax Thielman. Alicia Williams. Dominique Williams. Kendra Williams. Shakira Williams. At this time, Boon Kong Pudavong is coming to lead the class in the Nurse Pledge.
Hello, everyone. Hi, everyone from home. Can everybody stand, please? And let's begin. I solemnly pledge myself before God and in the presence of this assembly to fulfill the duties of my chosen vocation faithfully. I will do all my power to maintain the high quality of nursing care. I will hold in sacred confidence in all personal matters committed to my keeping and fulfill all designated duties entrusted in me. With complete loyalty, I will strive to aid and position in his or her assistant, noble work, mercy, and devote myself to humanity. And now I present to you Ms. Cox. And you may all be seated.
Thank you. And in just closing, I want to thank everybody for coming and everybody, all family and friends out there in the virtual world. I couldn't be more prouder than this group. They are the pandemic class. They've survived. And I have one more instructor thing to tell them. go out and be the best and the greatest nurses that you possibly can be. Love you all.
Thank you all. This has been very exciting for us, especially since you've all joined us. Thank you, all of our 3 guest speakers. You were just fabulous. Like I said, I'm going back to school. So thank you, graduates. Congratulations, and God be with all of you. Thank you. This concludes our program. Cookies and water over there. Help yourselves. Thank you. Bravo.